Hello and welcome everybody, my name is SMOTZ. We're now approaching the end of the year, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to just wrap up the highlights of 2010. In case you missed it for whatever reason, in case you were out of the country, in case you were in a coma, whatever, in case you just weren't paying attention. Maybe you didn't have television all year. If you missed it, here's what happened. Let's start off with Justin Bieber. Last year in 2009, Justin Bieber released his debut album, My World. It was a huge success. This year, Justin Bieber decided to re-release his debut album, now titled My World 2.0. It includes all the original songs plus a couple more to make it a full-length LP. Also this year, Justin Bieber decided to re-release his debut album, My World, as My World's Acoustic, which includes all the original tracks, just some acoustic guitar overdubbed over some parts of it. Really awesome. Great idea. Blew my mind. Superb. Good job, Justin. Last year, in February of 2009, the band Blink-182 got back together after a 4-year hiatus. Now, 2 years later, the band still has done nothing. Many of you are familiar with the horror series known as Saw. They come out with a new movie every year right around Halloween. This year, the Saw franchise decided that they would not be releasing the rumored final chapter in the series, but instead would be focusing more on the new Scary Movie installment, Scary Movie 14, in mind-melting 3D. Rapper Eminem made his big return to the music industry with the release of his new album, Recovery. Thus marks his first album since the release of Encore back in 2004. Look it up. Hip-hop artist Lil Wayne was released from prison this year. Reason for his incarceration has not yet been stated, but my guess would be that it has a lot to do with his last 8 albums being complete garbage. Kesha is a stinky animal. Disney's Alice in Wonderland was released this year, starring Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. Unfortunately, after about 10 minutes on screen, Depp's character seemed to transform from the lighthearted, dim-witted Mad Hatter of the novel into a confused, bitter Irish Jack Sparrow. The movie, though visually stunning, was a very conventional and bland rendition of a novel that was praised in its day for being very unconventional. Hip-hop artists 50 Cent and Nelly both released new albums this year, causing current teens to pose the question, who are 50 Cent and Nelly? Nicki Minaj is terrible. Animated TV series The Cleveland Show, which premiered on Fox in September 2009, is still on the air, thus proving that Seth MacFarlane can release the same show 3 times and people will still buy it. The hit film Inception came out this year, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. I still haven't bothered to watch it because the entire plot was given away in every TV sitcom in the following 3 months. Conan is back on television, and Jay Leno is still very not funny. Under Oath's former drummer and vocalist Aaron Gillespie decided to leave the band this year to focus more on The Almost and his new solo effort. The loss caused Under Oath's entire Hot Topic Scenester fanbase to ignore their new album, Disambiguation. Unfortunately, little did they know that the album was just as good, if not better, than Under Oath's last 2 albums. Fox hit series Glee is still one of the most watched and most overrated shows on television. When the show first surfaced, makers boasted the fact that they only chose actors that could truly sing their parts. However, if they're going to produce, record, and polish the songs into perfection long before they had the actors clearly lip sync over the part during filming, then what difference does it really make? And don't even get me started on how unbelievable the characters and plots are. Seriously, does anybody go to a school where the teachers are maliciously feuding and plotting against each other in their groups? This year, director James Cameron announced that his 3-time Academy Award-winning film, Avatar, would be just the first in a trilogy to come. This caused viewers to wonder why the first one had to be 3 hours long. This year, Warner Brothers Pictures decided to release a live-action Yogi Bear movie. Reason for this obviously terrible idea have not yet been stated. Also, I'm sure you've noticed, this year the art of 3D filmmaking was taken to a new height. So much so that now we all just wish we could go to a movie without having to pay another $3 for a pair of glasses that we've already bought 50 times. And no, I will not recycle my glasses after the film. I will keep all 50 pairs at home and hope that one day you will actually allow us to bring in our own glasses and save a couple bucks to put towards our $15 cup of popcorn. This next topic is for the general American public. Obama. You wanted him? You got him. Deal with it. This year, YouTube sensation Antoine Dodson became an overnight star when a group known as Autotune the News turned his TV rant into a rap song known as The Bed Intruder. thus proving that any press really is good press. The band A Day to Remember's album Homesick was re-released this year, now retitled What Separates Me From You. And that about covers it for the year 2010. Once again, I am SMOTZ, and I will see you guys next year. Have a good year.